My name is Sean Paul. We are live at Cal Tire Place North in Vernon, BC for the 2026 UMH-68 Invitational Tournament. We've got kids from BC, Alberta, and Washington State. This morning's game is gray versus blue. We'll just run down the list of names and jersey numbers for each team. Starting with Team Gray. Wearing jersey number 5, Isaac Zeman. Number 8 is Parvan Dulay. 9 is Jack Gramlich. 10 is Christian Bowen. 11, Brian Ding. Number 14 is Raylan Johnson. 16 is Jackson White. Jersey number 17 is worn by Hendrik Hesselgrave. 18 is Gabby Gutgartz. Number 20 is worn by Caden Smiley. 24 is Carter Hickson. 29, Leo Ullman. Number 35, Brian Thiel. 37 is Siwoo Song. 55 is Jace Cubberly. 77 is Sawyer Shepard. And number 88, Mason Layer. Team Blue, number 1, David Eaton. 4 is Corbin White. 6, Sebastian Byram. 7 is Dane Player. 8, Max Pellegrino. And number 12 is Braden Baines. 15, Max Holland. Number 16, Will Jones. Jersey number 18 is worn by Everett Morrison. Number 19 is Jackson Marchischuk. 21, Beckham Sprunger. 23 is Thomas Goodsell. 29, Tate Davis. 35, Lucas Goslin. 44, Ben DeLedge. 88, Remy Templeton. 95 is Xander McQueen. On the benches, for Team Gray, we've got Coach John Lammers and Ambassador Cameron Mateel. Cameron Mateel is a U18 AAA player for the Kamloops Blazers, providing mentorship to these young men. And for Team Blue, we've got Colton Sparrow, head coach, with Ambassador Kessler Hamilton. Checking my notes, Kessler, I don't have it in front of me. I believe Kessler plays in Coeur d'Alene. Fine young men providing their mentorship and guidance to these U15 players. Puck drop at center ice to start this first period. Team Blue versus Team Gray. Gray will win that. They have it at their own blue line, going cross ice and then up to center, dumping it in, chasing after that. Number 24 for Team Gray, Hickson. Blue now exiting their zone with it up the right wing. They'll gain the Gray zone and take a shot from the face-off circle. First shot taken by Blue and a first save by 29 for Team Gray. That's the goaltender Ullman. Gray with it in the neutral zone. That was Dulé dumping it in, peeling off for a line change. That puck now in Blue territory, far side. That gets to the left point. It is held in by number 18, Gutgratz for Team Gray. Blue with it in their own zone. That's Byram taking it around to the far side. Up, but not out. Now Gutgratz gets it again and goes for a trip down to the Gray-Blue line and then peels off for a line change. We've got some fresh legs out there for Team Blue. Marchesechuk for Blue, not afraid to get into the mix. He disrupts that rush attempt by Team Gray. Now Team Gray heading into the blue zone. That puck in the right face-off circle. Smiley has it on his stick and calling for it was Layer. Pardon me, Layer was back checking. Blue was advancing into Team Gray territory, but they were offside in the process. Face off in neutral territory, far side, just outside the Team Gray blue line. Gray with it on their stick, in their own zone. They'll send it up ice, the right side. That is Swoop chasing after that for Team Gray. Pardon me, Siwoo Song. That puck took a trip down into Gray territory, and that was the goaltender, Ullman, steering it aside for his teammate. Gray now advancing through neutral. Siwoo Song gets stopped at the blue line. It was a good stick by Team Blue, and that causes an offside. Neutral zone face-off just outside Blue's blue line. Number 7, player for Blue, gets it into the zone from the right side. That's Gray picking it up. One touch pass gets intercepted by Blue. Now Gray with it again. They'll get it to Hickson. Hickson tips it ahead to himself, chasing after that, but Blue tosses it out of their zone. Gray back with it. They try a long pass that misses its mark. Blue in their own zone. They go D to D and then up the ice. Tipped at center. That's going to be trickling across the Gray-Blue line. That's a nice pass. Right side. Here's a shot, and they score. Blue getting on the board first. Templeton. That was a great play that originated down in Blue's own zone, and then a nice feed. Templeton going top shelf. That came about 2.5 minutes into this first frame. Blue getting on the board first. Puck now down in Gray territory. That's around behind the goal line to the far corner. That's going to be cleared by Gray, but picked up by Blue. Number 6 for Blue, Byram. 11 for Gray is there. That's Ding. Ding to Bowen. That's intercepted by DeLedge. DeLedge for Blue, gains his own along the left wing, makes some moves, stopped by Gray. Gray will dish it behind their own goal to the far side. Board battle, that's sprung loose by Gray. Gray will exit their zone with it along the right side. That's Bowen making some moves at the blue line. Blue tries to get it out, but can't. That's held on to by Gray. Centering pass goes through the slot. Hard shot from the left point. Hit the glass behind the net. That's going to be held in by Ding from Team Gray. Blue now with it. That's number 6, Byram. Tries to, or sorry, that was his teammate, number 12 for Team Blue. Shot coming, goes wide. Shot from the left point, and here's an opportunity for Gray. Oh, and they score! Very similar goal in terms of top shelf. Barred, that one was bar down. Gray, about 2 minutes later, evening it up. So pressure in front, shots on goal. Walking into the lower slot, goes bar down, gets his team on the board. We have a tied game with 15:45 remaining in this first period. Gray winning that cleanly, back in their own zone. That's Stuttgart. Blue now falling to the ice as they try to send that down low. Gray will attempt to clear it, but Blue steals it. Marchizchuk going in. He's got that puck on a string. However, has it taken away by Team Gray. Gray with it, that's Johnson, number 14. He makes some moves through his legs. Blue will pick it up. Number 9 is Pellegrino. Pardon me, that was number 8, Pellegrino for Blue. Getting a stick on that. Chasing after that, number 7 player for Team Blue. Number 4 is White. He'll pick that up the boards, pinched by Gray. Shepard for Gray chasing after that. He goes skate to stick, sends it back to the left point. Cross ice pass now. Smiley, shot right on. Cradle, well, that hit the crest of the goaltender, and now that's a kick save. Goslin for Team Blue is in net. Oh my, that went through the paint. That was 16 for Team Gray, Jackson White. That shot went wide. Gray keeping it in the zone. Stuttgart's there to get it, far side. Player has it on his stick. That's Marchizchuk. Now player again for Team Blue. Gray doing a good job. They steal that. Here's another shot coming through traffic. Hits a leg. Doesn't get through. Marchizchuk for Blue. It's skated out of his zone. Passes it to number 95, McQueen. Now that puck down in Gray territory. Here's a long lead pass that gets intercepted at center ice by number 44, DeLedge. DeLedge for Blue. Shot coming. Couldn't be handled by the goaltender, Ullman. However, he did make the save with his glove, and that play continues. That puck now down in Blue territory. DeLedge with it, cuts in front of his net, sends it up, and that ekes out of the zone. That rolling puck now down in Gray territory, sent up, but that's going to be intercepted. However, offside for Team Blue as they regroup or get back onside. Gray with it now as they travel through neutral territory. Gray at the left point, shot coming, tipped, steered aside by Goslin. Scrum has formed behind the Blue goal. Coming loose with it is Gray. Gray will try to center that, but Blue gets in the way. Jones, number 16 for Blue, gets it to his teammate. Nice sauce pass. Couldn't be handled though, and that puck will travel all the way across Team Gray's goal line, so that's an icing against Team Blue. We'll take a face-off down in their territory. 12:42 remaining in the first period. It's a tied game, 1 goal apiece. Team's looking good. Goslin's mask needed some attention, getting help from his teammate Jones. Face-off to Goslin's right. That's his blocker side. Team Blue, DeLedge has that. Passes it to his teammate, Davis. Davis will stick with it, gets it back to Sprunger. Sprunger tries to feed it in front, just over the stick of Jones. Battle forward in the corner, Gray coming away with it. Cross ice pass to number 17. 17 for Gray, makes a move, centers that. Oh, Bowen was rushing to the net. And 17 was Hesselgrave making some good moves there. Jones for Team Blue. Number 16, he has it on his stick, but then Team Gray looks to be Dulé. Takes it, sends it to his teammate. There's a soccer move, Team Blue. DeLedge had it, but then gave it up. Now Team Blue does clear their zone. Team Gray with it now. From their own blue line, passing it along the left wing. Now a shot coming. Great reaction time from Gosselin. Team Blue goaltender. That was a good glove save. Face off in Team Blue territory. That's going to be won by Blue, taken in behind the goal. That's number 4, Corbin White. Oh, a shot that hit a stick and went up into the netting. Puck is out of play. They'll take a face-off in Blue territory. Puck stalls on the face-off dot, but then picked up by number 6, Byram. That puck now down in the Gray zone. That's going to be picked up by Dulé for Team Gray. 18 for Team Blue. Tapping the ice saying, hey, I'm here and I'm coming. Blue with it in their own zone. Long pass, skips over a couple sticks, and that's going to be down in Gray territory, but no icing. Brian Ding for Team Gray picked it up. McQueen steals it, sends it into Pellegrino. Pellegrino behind the goal, sends it back to the blue line. That, skips over the stick of White. White will pick it back up. That pass now intercepted by Team Gray. Team Gray advances. They are onside. This is Johnson with a shot. Good stick by Team Blue. Cross ice now, Smiley with his shot coming. Nope, feeds the slot. That's a good save by Gosselin. Stepping up into that was Smiley. He keeps it in along the wall. That's going to be pursued now by number 37 for Team Gray. That was Siwoo Song. There's a call on the play, a penalty going to number 29. Pardon me. Yeah, 29. Tate Davis, Team Blue gets a penalty. Gray will be on the power play. Face off in Blue territory, 5-on-4 advantage for Team Gray. Gray wins that cleanly, back to the left point, stepping up and taking a shot right on. Cradle saved by Gosselin. That face-off one a little too cleanly as that exits the zone. Gray will regroup and skate across center. That's Gutgartz carrying it, hasn't knocked away, but salvaged by Shepard. Shepard still carrying it, drops it. Then a nice pass out to the ringette line. Here's a shot coming, hits the leg. Smiley takes another pass, or another shot. Here's a shot that goes high. So good puck movement by Team Gray. Blue does get a stick on that, however, and sends that puck down ice. Gutgartz from his own zone, passes it up to center. That's going to be tossed in. Chasing after that, Team Gray. Blue will get on their stick. 44 is DeLedge. DeLedge is being hassled by Hickson. Blue does clear it. 104 remaining in that penalty to Team Blue. Team Gray has it in their own zone. They'll send it to the near side. And that's an interception. Team Blue happy to just send that down ice. Gray trying this again. trying a different approach, skating it out of their zone, going through a couple blue players. That's Hesselgrave. Hesselgrave right in tight. Loose in the paint. Scramble, dog pile, and Goslin doing his best. Snow Angel keeps it out of the net. By the way, Snow Angel, official save of many a goaltender, very effective in some cases. Case in point, Goslin doing good work there, tapping the posts. Oh, okay, we get a penalty shot. So, not a save. Well, it was a save, but it was a penalty shot assessed on the play. So, Hesselgrave with an opportunity here, going in, and he goes 5-hole, scores. There you have it, folks. Gray goes up 2-1 over Team Blue on a penalty shot by Hesselgrave. Interesting, in this tournament we've already seen, that's the second penalty shot that we've seen. Very similar plays, actually. Gray with it in their own zone. 8:47 remaining in the first, 30 seconds remaining in that penalty to Team Blue. Although, Hesselgrave again, making some moves. Lair has it on his stick, feeds it in front, bouncing in the slot. That's going to be cleared by Team Blue. That penalty now over. Davis out of the box, charging toward the puck. Lets his presence be known. Off the glass and out. Gray now with it up the right wing. Feeds it in front. This is going to go back to the blue line. Walks in and takes a shot high and wide. Was that shot by Team Gray? That was, I believe, Z-Man. Z-Man with it again. Another shot. Hits a stick off the glass in behind the goal. Siwoo Song feeds it to Dulé. Lair now with it in the corner. DeLedge battling with Davis for Team Blue. Gray coming away with it, feeds it in front. Shot, great save by Goslin. And that hard slap shot went wide. Dulé tried to keep it in. This is now Davis. Davis off and running. Makes a move, knocked off the puck, steered aside. This is perhaps another penalty shot. A hooking call, okay. A hooking penalty assessed against Team Gray. Johnson heading to the box. 7:12 remaining in the first. Gray up 2-1 over Team Blue. Face off. Team Gray territory. This will be won by Blue. Blue sends it down low, chasing back after that. Number 4, Corbin White for Team Blue. 11 is there for Team Gray. Ding. 21 for Team Blue. Sprunger sends it down low. This looks like Marchesechuck back to 21 now. Pellegrino shot, scores. Beautiful goal. Top corner, blocker side. Blue has tied it up on a power play goal by Pellegrino. Sprunger, Marchesechuck in there, no doubt, as well with the assists. Back and forth we go. Teams are squared up, 2 apiece, 6:49 remaining in the first. Puck at center, chopped ahead by Team Blue. Number 19 for Team Gray, Gabby Gukart's back there to get it. Sorry, 18. Down at the corner, Team Blue, Sprunger. And a a bunch of others. Sprunger tries to tap it ahead. Oh, good stick by Marchesechuck, who is thrown hard down to the ice. Here's a shot by Marchesechuck now as he got right back up. He took a shot. That was a hard fall to the ice, but very resilient is Marchesechuck. Gray with it in their own zone, picked up and then sent to Bowen, who's off and running. Bowen in tight, goes forehand, backhand. Good save by Goslin as he got a pad on that. Team Blue sends it out, but that pass misses its mark. Gray has to check back on, which they do. Hesselgrave chasing after that puck in behind. Oh, loses an edge, hits the boards hard. Gray will regroup in the neutral zone with it. Bowen tries to pass it to a teammate, loses it now. Here's McQueen with a shot. Nope. There's a good glove save by Ullman. That was, I believe, Baines making a good wrister. Ullman making a better glove save. Offensive zone face-off for Team Blue. Davis versus Johnson taking that draw. That's going to be one to the corner. Team Gray will send it around to the near side. White has it on his stick. Johnson sweeps it to the far side. Blue will pick that up, get to center, dump it in. Chasing after that, Templeton. Gray picks it up behind their goal. Off the boards and out. Pass, Siwoo Song gets there, gains the zone along the right wing, pressed up against the board by DeLedge. That puck sent to the far side by Blue, but Gray picks it up. Gray still with it. That is Z-Man doing some good work for Team Gray, but then Team Blue sending it down the ice. This may be icing. No, it's waved off. Players fall into the ice, skating back up, battling for that puck. Scrum has formed. Team Gray will take that out, but in the meantime, Team Gray, as soon as they touch it, the whistle sounds. This is a penalty to Z-Man. Charging call. 4:39 remaining in this first period. The score tied to apiece. Face off to Ullman's left, his glove side. Puck stalls on the face-off dot, knocked out by Gray, but player he can't hang on to it, so he'll regroup in the neutral zone. Being pestered by Johnson from Team Gray. Johnson picks the pocket and makes some nifty moves. Does a spin around, but now Team Blue in their own zone. That was Pellegrino to his line mate. That's a nice feed up to Marchesechuck. Nice feed to his partner on the right side. Takes a shot to the just wide of the net. That puck now near side at the left point. Pellegrino with it. To White, a shot wide of the net. Pellegrino with it again, left point, sends it to the left face-off circle. They cycle. This is Marchesechuck now. Back to Pellegrino. Down low, feeds the far side. Back behind the net, Marchesechuck back to, little give and go there. From the right face-off circle, sent down low. Team Blue specifically, cycling the puck well. Cross ice feed to number 7 player. That's a soccer move. That's a block shot by Team Gray. That was Dulé doing that. Team Blue, Pellegrino with that puck. Back to the blue line. Shot coming through traffic. Another block by Team Gray. White for Team Blue feeds Marchesechuck now. Marchesechuck tries to make a play, but Team Gray grabs a hold of that puck, sends it down ice. 20 seconds remaining in the penalty, 2:57 remaining in the period. Oh, this might be a tripping. No arm is up, however, so Gramlich with a shot attempt is blocked by Jones. Gray with it still. Short-handed opportunities. That shot attempt was blocked by Team Blue. Morrison with it, has that pass intercepted. Now Gray in all alone off the crossbar and into the rafters. .231 remaining in this first period. 2-all, Team Gray, Team Blue. Gray with it, they'll feed the blue line. Shot coming through, traffic blocked. And the puck drops to the ice. Number 77, Shepard for Team Gray sends it back to the left point. Now that puck is down low. A hand pass. Call whistled down. They'll take that face off in the neutral zone just outside Team Blue's blue line. Smiley with it for Team Gray, across the center, dumps it in. Chasing after that was 24 for Team Gray, Hickson. Nice little pass, here's a feed out front. Blue got a stick on that. That puck makes its way to Gray's blue line. Guttgart's in his own zone. Oh, big hit by Morrison for Team Blue. Knocks that player down. Gray with it behind their goal. They'll send it to the far side. 77 is Shepard for Team Gray. Sends it up ice. There's a penalty now being assessed. Tripping. Oh. Was that tripping or kneeing? Morrison heading to the box. It's a 4-minute kneeing call. If I'm reading that signal correctly, let's see what goes up on the board here. Could be a double minor for Team Blue. Yeah, it is. Linesman not liking what he's seen, saying, stay back. Gray will win that cleanly. Here's an attempt to walk in, but that gets knocked aside by Team Blue. Gray with it. Trying to feed the slot. That's going to be deflected by Team Blue. Team Gray now with it. Nice give and go, and they score. That was a beautiful play. Give and go. Feed to the lower slot. No mistakes made there. 88 for Team Gray. Layer. Assist perhaps to Bowen and Z-Man. We'll have to double check the scoreboard or the score sheet afterwards, but that was a beautiful feed. That will knock 2 minutes off the double minor. 2 minutes will still remain up on the clock for that. 1:13 remaining in the first period. Team Gray is up 3-2 over Team Blue. And a chance to increase their lead with 2 minutes remaining in that penalty. Gray regrouping in their own zone. That was Cubberley to Z-Man. Leaving it for his teammate. Hesselgrave had it knocked off his stick. Team Blues, Pellegrino applying a lot of pressure on this PK. Got a stick on that as well. Sends it back. Z-Man with it behind his goal. Decides to carry it himself. He'll skate out of his zone through the neutral zone. Stopped at Team Blue's blue line, however. Hesselgrave with the assist. And Zeman with the assist on that power play. Gray sends it into Team Blue territory. Nice pinch along the boards by Dulé. Blue, however, will send that puck down. This is going to end the first period what a great first period to start game 5. Gray versus blue. Very entertaining hockey, I must say. Teams will exit the ice, get off the ice, and the Zamboni will come out and give us a fresh, clean sheet. In the meantime, let's go through the game sheet. You can see we've got a score of 3-2 in favor of Team Gray. First goal coming early, that was by Mason Layer of Team Gray. He got assists from Hendrik Hesselgrave and Isaac Zeman. Team Blue coming back, getting a goal of their own, scored by number 18, Everett Morrison, with assists. Oh, pardon me, I'm reading that incorrectly. That's a penalty. My apologies. And this is in reverse chronological order. So the penalty to Morrison for kneeing, that's the double minor. Penalty was also assessed to Team Gray's Isaac Zeman for charging. That was a 2-minute minor. A goal for Team Blue, Max Pellegrino from number 19, Jackson Marcheeschuk and Beckham Sprunger. Penalty to Raylan Johnson, a hooking call. A goal to Team Gray's Hendrik Hesselgrave, that was that penalty shot. And then as well, a penalty, number 29, Tate Davis, a boarding call, and a goal by Siwoo Song from Team Gray. Another goal, Remy Templeton for Team Gray from Beckham Sprunger and Will Jones. My apologies, folks. You know what? I will do a better job in the future of itemizing that properly so it's not so sporadic. We'll do the goals and the penalties separately, but you can see the end result being 3-2 score in favor of Team at this point after 20 minutes of play. But bottom line, just incredible hockey to start this Saturday morning, the BC Invitational UMH-68 tournament.
Good morning. Let's go through some of the sponsors that have supported the UMH-68 this year in British Columbia. The U15 BioSteel is the main sponsor. Stay hydrated and stay connected with the BioSteel Teams app, your all-in-one team management tool for schedules, scores, standings, game streaming, and team updates. It's fast, free, and built for athletes and families. Teams can also score an exclusive BioSteel starter kit with bottles, hydration packets, and towels to rep their squad. Download the BioSteel Teams app now on the App Store or at Google Play and stay in the Know All tournament all along. Gold sponsor is Elite Prospects, tournament stats, and all-stars awards partner. Elite Prospects is the gateway to hockey. Online since 1999, EliteProspects.com is the leading statistical resource in the game, serving over 1 million unique visitors every week. For players, Elite Prospects is your online showcase, highlighting your achievements and helping you get noticed by coaches, scouts, and schools at every level. For serious fans, Elite Prospects Rinkside delivers deep insight on players worldwide through written features, video breakdowns, interviews, and more. We're proud to partner with Elite Prospects for tournament stats and all-star awards at UMH-68. Up My Hockey is the gold sponsor. Up My Hockey is proud to support UMH-68 players with scholarships for mindset coaching because talent deserves opportunity and mindset matters. Change your thinking, change your game. Train with a program built by a coach who's played at the highest level and unlock the mental side of performance. Up My Hockey, where mindset meets performance. Our other gold sponsor is A-Cane Hockey. A-Cane is providing a prize pack to each Sidney Crosby Award winner, an award chosen by coaches for the player who best displays leadership, dedication, and character. Dominate the ice with performance-driven, cut-resistant gear built for elite players. Stay dry, stay sharp, and feel every stride with A-Cane base layers and Blade Pro Skate socks. The most comfortable cut-resistant socks in the game. Unmatched protection, ultimate comfort, zero compromise. Thank you to A-Cane for helping to outfit the UMH-68 players with serious gear so they can gear up and perform better.
Are here live at Cal Tire Place North in Vernon, BC for the UMH-68 Invitational Tournament. I'm here with Grey Team Coach John Lammers. John, thanks for coming in, joining us.
Thanks for having
Appreciate
me.
it.
Yeah.
No, we're just really excited to learn a little bit more about you and well, first of all, tell us about yourself and also what you are excited about most about the UMH-68 Invitational Tournament. What brought you here specifically?
Yeah, a little bit about myself. I had a long playing career. I played 18 years professional hockey, 4 years of junior hockey. And I think this is just a great opportunity to give back to the kids, help them from my experiences, and if I can give them a little bit throughout the weekend, it's really what I'm here for. I have 3 young boys as well in hockey, so just on the other side of it, coaching, just giving back and trying to give them some good advice.
Excellent, excellent. So for your boys, do you coach them as well?
Yeah, when I can, I definitely get out there and help. With the 3 of them, it's quite a bit, but yeah, definitely try to get in their hockey career as much as I can.
Excellent, yeah. And are you from the Okanagan as well?
Yeah, I am. I'm just from 10 minutes down the road in Oyama, so yeah, it's worked out good.
Excellent, excellent. And so tell me about how you know Jason, how it is that you came to be, or what you were most excited about coming here, specifically to the UMH-68 Invitational Tournament.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a funny story. So I coach at Rink Hockey Academy, and we were actually playing Jason's son. He's a goalie, and he had an outstanding game and actually beat us in a game, and we just played him in the finals and the provincials there. And then he approached me and asked me if I'd be interested in helping out in this camp, and kind of explained a little bit about what it's about and introduced himself. And just thought it was a great opportunity, like I said before, to give back and help the kids and be involved.
Excellent, yeah. I hear that a lot from ex-professional hockey players who want to give back to the community. Why is that so important to you?
Yeah, I just think I had so many people in my life that helped me out when I was younger. So anytime you can help out the next generation, it's important. And I believe that hockey, you need to pass on those traditions, right? There's a lot of good things about hockey, and it's about the people you meet and about the people you help. And I was fortunate to have a lot of help, so why not give back? Yeah.
One of the things, I mean, there's a lot that impresses me about this tournament, but one of the things specifically that really impresses me is how you have, these 17 kids who are meeting themselves, some of them meeting each other rather for the first time. You're meeting them for the first time. You've got your ambassador, Cameron Mathiel, as well, U18 AAA player helping you out on the bench. But how is it that these kids can come together and I'm assuming they would want to gel relatively in a short period of time here. How is it that you accomplish that? What are you looking for specifically? And what do you hope they come out of this tournament with?
Yeah, I think that's the best part about hockey is it's a game. That's all it really is. So when you have a game, you have a common ground of what you're coming here for. That's the greatest part about hockey is the relationships you have. So these kids get to come here and meet a lot of different kids. Maybe they pick up on some things that other kids are doing that they weren't doing. And that's just the best part about hockey. It's the relationships and it's the camaraderie between each other. Obviously, the first game will be a little bit rusty and they'll have to get to know each other. But as the weekend goes on, I expect that they'll have a lot of fun, get to know each other, and maybe we can win some.
Nice. Awesome. Also, just real quickly here, I know parents have many tournaments that they're invited to, many camps, and but specifically tournaments all over the place. But what is it about UMH-68 that sets it apart from the other tournaments, and why would a kid and want to come here and be a part of this?
Yeah, I think just that Jason does a really good job of setting up that it's obviously about the hockey, but he also talks about the mindset and all the other things that go into hockey. Nowadays with social media and stuff, there's a lot of pressure on these kids at a younger age. And I think his message is awesome, that it's about your own journey. It's about how you become a hockey player. So just the little workshops that they do, and they can bounce ideas off the coaches. They have great coaches here. Just learning about other things as well as the hockey, I think it just separates the ability to just, have a different mindset and different things that they bring.
Mm-hmm. Excellent, yeah. I mean, with professionals such as yourself, the kids are super fortunate to have that mentorship from you as well, and all the other head coaches here this weekend. So, John, thank you so much for taking the time.
Yeah,
pleasure to meet you. Good luck in the tournament.
Yeah, thank you.
Welcome back, folks. We are about to start period 2, Team Blue versus Team Gray. Gray will be skating right to left and Blue left to right. Score right now, 3 for Team Gray. They got ahead on a power play goal that came in the first 2 minutes of a double minor penalty. They still have 46 seconds remaining in the second half of that double minor. Gray with it behind their goal. Skating up the right side, putting on the brakes, reassessing the situation. Team Gray will leave it for Dulé. Dulé behind his net. Passes it to the right. Heading up the right wing. Drop pass. Team Grey now will leave it for Dulé. Dulé walks in. Decides better. Sends it down low. Back to Dulé now at the left point. Dulé to the left face-off circle. That's Gramlich now. Goes cross ice. Shot coming. Good save by Gosselin. Gramlich with it again from the left face-off circle. That hits the shaft of Gosselin's stick and goes up and out of play. .1906 left in this second frame. We're just 54 seconds in. That double minor penalty now over. Grey able to capitalize, however, on the first part of that double minor. They are up 1 goal. There's a shot off the post, right off the face-off. There's a scrum behind the net. That puck comes loose to the far side now. Little bang pass to himself, but this is going to be taken by Team Blue now out of their zone. That was 21 for Team Blue. Sprunger. There's a nice feed. That was 88 Templeton to Sprunger. But Smiley now for Grey in his own zone. Tries to pass. Fans on it. Sprunger and Smiley fall to the ice. Blue keeps it in at the blue line. That was a good keep by Jones for Team Blue. But now back the other way, a 2-on-0 and a shot glove save by Gosselin. Things getting a bit rougher out there. These teams are becoming more familiar with one another. There's the 2-on-0 opportunity for Team Grey, and Gosselin making a good glove save. Face off down in Team Blue territory. Grey sends it to the near side. That's Marchischuk along the boards. Sticking with it. He gets bumped off the boards, but now Z-Man for Grey sends it cross ice. Shot coming, tipped in front. Bobbling puck is poked in by Team Grey. They widen the gap. It's a 2-goal lead now for Team Grey. That's Siwoo Song. Celebration for Team Grey down at the other end. This line will stay out for the face-off. Puck stalls on the face-off dot momentarily. That's Team Blue now with it. They'll get across center and off the glass, down the ice, dumping it in. Chasing after that is Baines, pardon me. Siwoo Song taking it across the center line, but then stopped by Team Blue. Picking it up is Z-Man for Team Grey. Number 5 chips it ahead to himself, but Team Blue does a good job getting a stick on that. Now they advance that puck up ice. Z-Man takes it back in his own zone, goes for a skate. He'll go in behind his goal. Baines pressuring him. McQueen for Blue pressuring Siwoo Song. Siwoo Song gets a nice pass up to White for Team Grey, and Johnson chasing after a bouncing puck down below the goal line. There's a scrum. Ref yelling it to come loose, for it to come loose. And that does just that. Puck comes back into the neutral zone. D-to-D pass from Dulé to Ding, who sends it down low. Team Blue will put that up in their own zone. And that's going to be held in. Oh, and a knockdown. Dulé sticking with it, however. Here's a shot coming from a distance. That was Baines. Just goes wide of the net. Grey with it in Team Blue territory. Blue hemmed in. Here's Shepard, a shot coming. Nope, walks in. Oh, tries to go high and just a little bit too much. So off the glass behind the net. Now out with it is Team Blue. Block shot by Dulé. That was a shot from number 18 for Team Blue. Morrison, that was a hard wrister. An icing against Team Grey. We'll take a face-off down in their zone. 15:54 remaining in the second period. Grey with a 2-goal lead over Team Blue. Allman, the goaltender for Team Grey. This face-off will be to his left, his glove side. Davis wins that cleanly. Byram for Blue, walks the line, passes it to himself off the boards, goes low, and around some players, gets knocked off the puck, but sticks with it. Good pass. That hits the side of the net. Grey with it now, off the boards. Nice rink-wide pass there as Team Grey will advance into Blue territory. That's number 9 for Team Grey carrying that in. Gramlich. A blocked pass attempt. And Team Blue will come away with it. There's an interception. Team Grey has to check back on, which they do. That's Gukratz now for Team Grey. And held in by Hickson. They'll change. That was offside anyway. Team Blue long lead pass, and that is offside by a toenail. Nice read on the play though. Team Blue. Well, they're calling that an intentional offside, so the faceoff comes back down into Team Blue territory. 14:59 remaining in the second period. 4-2 is the score for Team Grey. Puck picked up by Team Blue. There's a pass, it's intercepted. Team Grey now with it, that's Hesselgrave. Hesselgrave making some, oh, big hit at the blue line from Sprunger on Hesselgrave. There's a shot opportunity from a sharp angle. Hits the glass, now makes its way back to neutral territory. Z-Man sends it up to Hesselgrave. Layer for Team Grey. Gets it in front. Here's a shot coming. Hits a leg along the way. Feeding the blue line. Zeman now with it. A shot tipped, but not on. That feed was from Cubberly on Team Grey. Battle for it near side along the board. Z-Man with it, winds up, and there's a shot. It's loose, and it's in the net. In the back of the net. Goslin, despite his best efforts. Grey taking a couple whacks at it. They widen their lead by 3 goals. That was Hesselgrave. Hesselgrave working hard on that shift. Gets himself a goal. Blue with a win already in this tournament. Grey looking for their first one, and you can see it in the way that they're playing this morning. So far, White for Blue wins that, or sends his teammate the puck, but that's turned around by Grey. They'll send it down into Blue territory. Number 14 for Team Blue. No, that doesn't make sense. That was 44 for Team Blue. DeLedge. Grey with it now along the half boards. They'll pick it up in their own zones. Cross ice pass. Bounces off the boards. Good stick by Team Grey. That's White. No, pardon me. Yeah, that was White. McQueen sends it toward the net. Hits a stick along the way. Grey sends it out of their zone, picked up by Team Blue at their own blue line, and then White gains center and dumps it in. There's a big hit. Marchizchuk. Small guy with big heart. You know, you got to love the players who are not afraid to get into it. They go to those hard places and battle for the puck. Oh, there's a wraparound and it's in. That one. Eluded Goslin. Team Gray's Raylan Johnson with a nice wraparound. The score now 6-2 for Team Gray with 12:41 remaining in this second period. Jones for Blue, gains center, dumps it in, picked up by his teammate. That's a feed to the left point, shot toward the net, bounces wide. Byram for Blue, oh, big hit at the blue line. That was Siwoo Song and Byram. Chip and chase, but Blue picks it up at center, will dump it in. Gray in their own zone with it. Blue got a stick on that. Baines for Team Blue. Davis was in the mix there, but that puck now trickles out. Shepard for Team Gray chasing after that. That puck is near the Gray bench. Oh, there's an interception chance for Gray. Backdoor feed from Hickson. And that's Sawyer Shepard getting that goal. Parked perfectly at the back door, and a beautiful feed from Hickson. There it is there, beautiful. Gray right now punishing Team Blue. And we do have a personnel change as Goslin, maybe not. Goslin's just heading to the bench as there's a timeout. That's a good call from Team Blue. Slow things down a bit. And you know what I really love is the camaraderie between goaltenders. You see Ullman for Team Gray giving Goslin a fist pump. Okay, timeout over. See if Team Blue can turn things around here. Team Blue gains center, dumps it in to Team Gray territory, goes to the far side. Blue is there to get it. They'll send it in down low. However, Team Gray with it now. Shepard chips it out. This is going to be icing potentially. Nope, waved off. Is not enough mustard on that. That worked to Gray's benefit. Gray with it again. There's another feed in front. A shot. This is a great save by Goslin as Blue, or Team Gray appears to be firing at will. I don't know the shots on goal, but they are, or appear to be, pretty lopsided at this point. Gray with it. Here's a shot coming. Blocker save up high. Now that puck behind the goal line picked up by number 10 for Team Gray, Christian Bowen. Sent back around to the other side. Bowen there to get it again. However, Team Blues, Pellegrino got a stick on that. And a shot right on. Cradle save by Goslin. Had to be sharp for that one. I don't think he was expecting it. That shot came from the top of the right face-off circle and made a good cradle save. Face off in that right face-off circle in the Team Blue territory. Blue wins it back. Although maybe it was pushed there by Team Blue as Marchischuk was there. Gray with it at center. They go back to their own blue line. That's Z-Man, sends it up. This is an interception by Pellegrino for Team Blue. Tries to get in, Z-Man gets back. Oh, there's a shot that rings off the post. There's an opportunity now. Hesselgrave with speed, gets in, past his player, a shot right on. Good save by Luke Goslin. .19 remaining in the second period, 7-2 the score. Blue will pick that up. Byram takes it in behind his goal, sends it up towards. Gray will pick that up, regroup in the neutral zone. That's a pass up the right side. That's Byram now for Team Blue with it in his own zone. Gray knocks it off his stick, picks it up, a shot coming off the tip of the glove of Goslin and over the net. Z-Man takes a shot. That's a set play, you could tell. Not a bad one at that. It was off the end boards, took a bounce right out in front. Goslin was ready for that. There's a battle far corner now in behind. There's a feed attempt. Backhand pass that got disrupted. Now Team Blues number 18 is Morrison with a shot just wide. Byram chips it ahead. Baines chasing after that as well for Team Blue. That's Z-Man for Team Gray off the board's far side. And out there's a nice lead pass with wheels now. Johnson, 14, all alone. Tries to go around the pad of Goslin. Goslin made a good save. Here's Johnson again for Team Gray. Makes some moves, zigging and zagging, and gains the zone along the right wing. Feeds it in front. There's another tic-tac-toe move. That shot just wide. Gray still with it. That was Siwoo Song. Had his stick knocked out of his hands. Now Baines crossing center. He thought he had a wingman, but nobody there. Baines sends it down. Gray with it in blue territory. Siwoo. Oh, that's number 11. Ding with it for Gray. Takes a shot high and wide. Dulé keeps it in at the left point. Team Blue digs it out. Dulé with a shot, sticked aside by Goslin, and that gets sent down the ice right onto the paddle of Ullman. So no icing. Knocked down by Templeton is Dulé, and he'll get a penalty for that. I'm guessing. That's a cross check. These might be offsetting penalties, however. There might have been a retaliatory infraction from Ding, perhaps. Templeton and Ding head into the box, offsetting penalties. Teams will remain even strength. 7:47 remaining in the second period. A 5-goal lead for Team Gray. Team Gray, again, looking for their first win. They had a heartbreaker of a loss to Team Red yesterday morning. Went to a shootout. Oh, nice attempt there by Team Blue. That was Davis getting in tight, couldn't pull the trigger. Team Gray out of their zone, up the left wing. That was Smiley falling. That was offside. We'll get a neutral zone face-off by Team Gray's bench. Marchischuk with it, nice feed up to number 21 for Team Blue. Going wide, gets pushed off the puck There's a shot. End to end that lands right onto the paddle of Goslin. Gray will get an offensive zone faceoff. .709 remaining in the second period. Team Gray with 7 points. Team Blue with 2. It was tied at one point, 2-all. And Gray just pouring on the heat. Puck in the corner, that's a cross ice feed to number 20 for Team Gray. That was Smiley trying to get at it. Gray with it in their own zone. Dugarts, little dish out to Lair. Lair gaining the zone along the left wing. Will backhand it down low. Chasing after that, it's Bowen for Team Gray. Blue with it, that's White doing some good work below the goal line, getting it up to Baines. Baines leaves it for Pellegrino now with a nice feed out to his teammate. Good kick save by Allman. Now Pellegrino tries a spinorama shot, but that's disrupted. Here's another opportunity intercepted by Team Gray. Team Gray's number 20 was Smiley as he tried to feed his teammate. There's an onside shot. Good save by Goslin. Good work by Gray to stay onside, and a nice shot. I believe that was White. But Goslin keeping it out. Keeping it out of the net on that shot anyway, and it's 6:03 remaining in the second. 7-2 score in favor of Team Gray. Team Gray at the right point now. Marchizchuk, or no, 55 for Team Gray is Cubberly. Team Blue with it. Has that taken away. That was Morrison who had it, but then Gray sends it down low. Oh, there's an arm going up on that play. Another penalty being assessed. Interference call against Gray. Well, Blue will have a power play opportunity here. The offsetting penalties have expired. Those two players making their way back to their respective benches. Blue with a chance to inch closer in their attempt to get into this. That's going to be held in. Oh, not quite. Couldn't be held in at the blue line, so they'll regroup in the neutral zone. That's at center now. Just skipping over the stick of the blue player. Now, number 11 for Gray is Ding. He's chasing after that. Blues, number 7 player. Tried to advance the puck, however could not. Now this is White with it in his own zone, gets it up to Morrison. Morrison makes a move. It hasn't knocked off his stick by White from Gray, or Team Gray. Puck in behind the Blues goal line. Blue cutting in front of their nets. Gray doing a good job killing the penalty. That's Johnson, pardon me, with it on his stick for Team Gray. He's at his own blue line. He's happy to just send that down ice. That took a very funny bounce. I don't know if you could do that if you tried. That hit the very top of the ledge of the end board and went straight up and out of play. So face off down in Gray territory. I imagine that is based on where the shot was taken from. Blue with it, making a nifty move at the left point. That's 44, Ben DeLedge. That's sent to the near side. Blue will keep it in. Pellegrino now walks the line, keeps it in, protecting the puck. However, Gray's number 77, Sawyer Shepard, sends it down the ice. DeLedge back to get it for Team Blue. Passing it up to McQueen. McQueen goes cross ice to the left side. That's sent down, rimming it around to the near side. McQueen chasing after that. Marchizchuk in there. Marchizchuk with an opportunity. Marchizchuk feeds it back to the left face-off circle. Shot coming, hits a leg. Oh, falling to the ice. And an arm going up. So Team Gray doing a good job drawing a penalty there. And a little bump from DeLedge as he lets Smiley know how he feels about that. And Smiley, again, doing a good job drawing a penalty. That came with 1 second remaining in the penalty to Team Gray, the first penalty to Team Gray. So for 1 second, Blue will have a two-man advantage. A 4-on-3 thereafter. Blue wins that. Back to the neutral zone. Gray coming out of the box though. Siwoo Song, he's had a 2-minute rest, so he's got some energy. Blue, that's Baines. Nice feed in front to Player, who is charging toward the net. Player gets it back. He protects the puck. That's back at the left point now. Around to the near side. That's that rolling puck. Land first on the stick of Team Gray, but there's a scrum that has formed. Board battle ensues. Oh, that is cleared by Team Gray. Team Blue will regroup. That's Byram in his own zone, passing it up to Player, who tips it in. Down low, that puck is rolling below the goal line of Team Gray. That's going to be sent up, but not out, as Player doing a good job at the blue line. It is now out as Gray, just by sheer force, pushing it across the blue line. Gray will regroup, or pardon me, Blue will regroup in their own zone. Pass it far side. Player with it again, makes some moves. Team Blue's 88 is Templeton. He was asking for it by virtue of tapping his stick on the ice in the little beaver tail. Zeman for Team Gray, passing it out to Lair. Shot high and wide off the glass to the near side. Gray shorthanded. Blue now with it though. That's Templeton. Shot coming. Not missing by much. That hard shot goes all the way to the far side. Nice stick by Byram for Team Blue. Gray sending that puck down ice. However, Team Blue's White is his name. Number 4 with it now. Nice lead pass, skips over the stick of Davis, however, and Gray will send it back down into Team Blue territory. Penalty's over, 1.5 minutes remaining in the second period. Teams are full strength. Gray with a very healthy lead right now. Here's another opportunity to expand that lead. That hits a stick, however, and deflects high and off the glass in behind the goal. Gray still applying some pressure. That is Ding with it behind the goal. He sends it to Hesselgrave out there as well. Scrum. Near side, that puck dished out to the far side now. Team Blues 44 with DeLedge. Gets that puck out of the zone. That now is near the Gray bench. That's going to be picked up by White for Team Blue to DeLedge. Good stick by number 14 for Gray. That's Johnson. Board battle ensues along the far side. Has come loose. Team Gray with it on their stick, feeds it to the left face-off circle, just past or out of the reach of Bowen. That's number 11 for Team Gray. Ding keeps it from his own blue line. We'll send it up to Bowen. This is the final, or these are the final 15 seconds now of this second period. Gray happy to just go for a leisurely stroll. Picking up speed now, however, is Bowen coming right in tight. Goslin with a diving save. Johnson there to help out his teammate, pat him on the shoulder, saying good job and well done. So Team Gray pouring on the heat. Have a healthy lead after 40 minutes of play. So we do have a live announcer here announcing the shots on goal. However, it's so echoey I can't hear it. Unable to report that to you, my apologies. Let's give you the game, or the period recap here. The second period goals came from number 37 for Team Gray, Siwoo Song, 18:01 remaining in that second period, and those assists went to Jackson White and Jace Cubberly. Second goal for Team Gray was number 17, Hendrik Hesselgrave, with assists from Isaac Zenan and Mason Layer. Gray, number 14, Raylan Johnson, got another goal, with assists from Jackson White and Siwoo Song. And then Sawyer Shepard, number 77 for Team Gray, gets a marker on the board as well, with an assist from Carter Hickson. Those are all the goals that happened in the second period. You can see it's an all-Gray affair, hence the score of 7-2 after 40 minutes. Period 2 also saw a number of penalties. Number 11, Brian Ding, got a charging call, minor penalty. Blues number 88 got a cross-check penalty. Remy Templeton. Siwoo Song got a boarding call for Team Gray, and Gabby Gutgart's got a cross-checking call.
Our second intermission sponsors, Nick Roughton, Coldwell Banker Executives Realty Gold sponsor. 3 stars of the Games Awards, thanks to Nick Roughton with Coldwell Banker Executives Realty. Our 3 stars of the game are rewarded with first star, $50 gift certificate to Source for Sports. Second star, $40 gift card. Third star, $30 gift card. Nick has supported the 3 stars since the very start of UMH-68 and believes in relationships over transactions. Whether you're moving up smart sizing, looking for cash flow investments, or searching for luxury or lakefront properties, Nick has the experience and passion to guide you in a dynamic market. Connect with Nick at Vernon at coldstreamhomefinder.com. Our silver sponsor is Bird Juice. Bird Juice isn't just another fragrance, it's the quiet confidence behind the walk into the rink and the post-game strut. It's cologne for game changers, heartbreakers, and legends in the making. This is Bird Juice. Welcome to the lineup. Silver sponsor is also Buzzwax. Buzzwax is a family-run hockey stick wax company based in Castlegar, BC. Handmade and available in 6 cents, Buzzwax uses all natural ingredients to keep players buzzing on the ice. They offer fully customizable options for tournament MVP awards, team gifts, and special events. And finally, Brown's Social House Village Green, silver sponsor. They sponsor the game's Grit and Grind Award, a $30 gift certificate, locally owned and operated. Brown's Social House Village Green strikes the perfect balance between neighborhood pub and upscale casual dining. It's a premier casual environment where guests feel at home, and that's what Social House is all about. Brown's is proud to sponsor the game's Grit and Grind Award, recognizing the player who competes hard, battles in tough areas, and sets the effort standard every game.
Welcome back, folks, to game number 5 of the UMH-68 Invitational Tournament. Team Gray versus Team Blue. Gray with a healthy lead after 40 minutes of play. 7-2 is the score. And I just pulled up from the box score from the game sheet app, the box score. We see the shots on goal, and as suspected, Team Gray out-shooting Team Blue heavily. 29 shots for Team Gray, only 7 for Team Blue. So that does explain, partially explain the score. Here's Team Gray with another opportunity. Gramlich overskates that, and now Blue back the other way. McQueen with it on his stick for Team Blue, tries to drop pass that's intercepted by Team Blue. Gray will go cross ice now with this. That's number 11 for Team Gray, Ding. Players fall into the ice, losing their sticks. Now Team Blue's number 21, Sprunger, advancing toward the net, tries a shot. There's a penalty going and being assessed against Team Gray. So well done to Sprunger for Team Blue as he was advancing toward the net and drawing a penalty. Gray will be shorthanded as a result. So there's a two-minute penalty up on the board for Team Gray. 19:20 remaining in this third period. Blue with a man advantage, an opportunity to get one more on the board. DeLedge with it, left point, walks the line, sends it to the far side. Nice feed, Pellegrino shot, loose in front, cleared by Team Gray. White for Team Blue keeps it in, however, sends it down low, back now to White. This is 29 for Blue. That was Davis out there on the power play. That's Marchees-Chuck leaving it for DeLedge. DeLedge centers that. That's going to be intercepted, however, by Gray. Bowen chasing after that. He'll get there first, in fact, and a very sharp angle shot saved by Goslin. Now Team Blue. White with it, carries it into the zone. Down low, goes to the far side now and drops it for Marchees-Chuck, who rims it around to the near side. That's Pellegrino with it. Pellegrino makes a move, has it knocked off his stick by Bowen from Team Gray. Bowen does clear the zone. Now DeLedge back at his own blue line. Gains some speed, gets into the zone, goes wide, and then cuts in with a backhanded shot at a sharp angle. There's a flurry in front of the net, and Ullman, with the most action he's seen in a while, swan dives onto that puck, stopping play. .47 seconds remaining in the penalty to Team Gray. 18:07 remaining in this third period. Team Blue pressing forward, but Team Gray, Cubberly working along the boards. Blue with it now. That was McQueen. Back to McQueen from White, a shot high and out of play. Or sorry, that was Player sending it back to McQueen. McQueen. No, I am seeing things. My apologies, folks. Who's out there now? This is number 7 Player for Blue. Takes a shot off the shaft of the stick of Ullman. Far side now. That's Jones for Team Blue. Centering pass attempt does hit a stick. That's going to be picked up by Baines, and then cross ice from Player. And a shot right on from Jones. Gray gets it. And there's a Player coming out of the bench. That's 24 for Gray. Hickson comes out of the bench. The It's nearly sprung loose. Team Blue getting back, recovering, and now they'll skate it out of their zone, swept away by Team Gray. They'll send it up the half boards, but not far. That's turned around at the blue line by number 7. Now Gray will advance it. Not really, as that's knocked aside by Team Blue. Gray tries this again. That's Zeman with a feed. Oh, an off feed. Skimming the top of the crossbar. That was a nice pass and a shot. Stays out of the net. That's Zeman again from the right point. Sends it in down low. That's Johnson feeding it in front, but that's picked up by Baines. Baines alley-oops that through the neutral zone. Gray will pick it up in their own zone. Blue has it behind their goal line. They'll skate it up the far side. Nice feed. This is a 3-on-1, 4-on-1 possibly. Blue, here's an opportunity. Doesn't hit the net. Gray back the other way. Braylon Johnson, dangerous. He's hauled down. They take a ride into the end boards. Blue and Gray clashing sticks. Gray comes away with it. Dulé with a shot through traffic, doesn't make its way through. There's a lead pass to Layer, pardon me. Or no, Templeton for Team Blue. Layer's hitting the boards hard. Gray with it on their stick, they leave it. Oh, that is a big hit, and there's a penalty being assessed there. Sprunger is getting called. Now a delayed call. Gray with the extra attacker. Gray takes it in, down low, maintains possession of it. That's gonna be called now as soon as Blue touches it. That's a boarding call against Sprunger. Gray right now tripling up on Team Blue in terms of shots on goal, and more than tripling up on them in terms of the score. 7-2 for Team Gray, and they are on the power play. Looking to quadruple the score, if you will, with an extra goal here. On the power play, shot coming from the left point, tip up wide. That puck now near side. That's Gugarts with it, walks right in. Puck now far side, left face-off circle. Duick, Smiley. In behind now, Team Gray's number 24 with that, Hickson. And number 9 is Gramlich. Smiley with it for Team Gray. Hits White along the way. White blocks that shot, and then Pellegrino tosses it. It lands in the gear of 77, Shepherd for Team Gray. Lead pass intercepted by Pellegrino, now a 2-on-1. Marchizchuk chasing after that. On a pass from Pellegrino, Marchizchuk in the corner. He makes a good move, eludes a check. He centers that for Pellegrino. Gray gets a stick on that. Marchizchuk sticking with it though, pokes it back to his teammate at the blue line. Blue killing this penalty nicely thus far. 40 seconds remaining in that boarding call to Sprunger, I believe that is. Yes. Gray now advancing into the Team Gray territory. That's 88 for Team Gray is Layer. Blue sends it back down. Final 20 seconds of the penalty. Davis for Blue, letting his presence be known. Marchizchuk as well for Team Blue. Now, Hesselgrave for Team Gray, crosses center. He'll gain the zone up the middle, goes wide to the right face-off circle, puts on the brakes, makes a nifty move, goes in behind the goal. Team Blue now, that's Player with it. He sends it off the glass, but not out. That's going to be held in at the left point by Z-Man. Gray with it still. They send it back to the right point. That's Cubberley for Team Gray. Marchizchuk with a hit, knocking Cubberley off the puck. That puck now down low. Marchizchuk feeds it to the other side. That's Player chasing after that. Gray. That's Bowen fighting for it. Here's an opportunity for Team Gray. Gray's Bowen tries a move. Blue got a stick on that. That puck now in the corner on the far side. One-touch pass. This is Davis and DeLedge. Davis to DeLedge. DeLedge shoots it just wide. Gray may have gotten a stick on that as well. Marchizchuk with it in the corner. Eludes a hit. As he sidesteps that one. Byram for Team Blue. Gains his own along the right wing. That pass intercepted as nobody was there. Morrison advances into the zone. However, Blue was called offside. 11:54 remaining in this third period. A 5-goal gap. 72 is the score for Team Gray. 7-2-2, not 72. Although that might feel that way to Team Blue right now. It is quite the goal deficit. They will need to make something happen here as Gray advances that. Goslin pounces on the puck. Might have taken a bit of a snow shower for his efforts as well. Face-off in Team Blue territory in the left face-off circle. That's going to be taken by White. He loses it. Here's an opportunity for Team Gray. Shot hits a stick and deflects wide. Gray feeds the point. Nope, it gets squeezed along the boards by Team Blue. Oh, big hit. Gray with it still in Team Blue territory. Players falling to the ice in the far corner. That puck now in the near corner. Kept in at the right point by Dulé. He's given a little push for his efforts. Gray's number 11 picks it up at his own blue line. That's Ding. Ding making some moves. White heading toward the net. I just realized both teams have players by the name of White on them. That's just coincidental. Jackson White on Team Gray is from Prince George. Corbin White on Team Blue from Salmon Arm. Puck in play in the blue zone. Team Blue's zone, that's Byram. After that, that's stripped away by Team Gray. Gray with it, sends it to the slot. That was a nice read. Beautiful pass by number 77, Sawyer Shepard. There's a player parked at the back door. Goslin shut the door, however, able to make the save. 10:03 remaining in this third period, 7-2 for Team Gray at this point. 7 player for Team Blue gets it up to his teammate. This is going to be icing against Team Blue. They're looking to make some big plays here. They've got, well, I'm not going to say nothing to lose, but they've got everything to gain by trying to make some big plays here. That was a long stretch pass. Just missed its mark, however. Thus the icing call. They'll take a face-off down in their own zone. Shots are 31-11 in favor of Team Gray. The score 7-2. Also for Team Gray. Gray with it in the corner of Team Blue's zone. Blue will come away with it though. They exit their zone. That's Morrison now chasing after that puck in the Gray zone. There's a hit along the boards, and Blue with a sharp angle shot. Ullman hugging the posts. I'm not letting that one in. Shepard taking a whack at it. Jones from Team Blue trying to protect the puck. Now Gray has it in Team Blue territory. There's a delayed call against, oh, that took a funny ricochet. Bit of pinball action there. And Gosselin was sharp for that to make that save, but Team Blue heading to the box. That's player. Not what Team Blue needs right now. 2 minutes for tripping. Gray with the man advantage. And 9:12 remaining in this third period. Hesselgrave for Team Gray taking the draw against Sprunger from Team Blue. Linesman and ref yelling, move it. And the players do just that. As that puck now along the far side, Gray with it. Oh, Coverley's in the open here. There's a shot, kick save by Gosselin. Zeman now feeds the left face-off circle back to Coverley now at the blue line. Coverley to the right face-off circle. That's Zeman back to the blue line. Coverley has it for Team Gray, back down low, and a feed in front. That was a great save by Gosselin, as there was a Team Gray player parked in the lower slot. Took a one-timer, Gosselin made a good save. Here we go, Sprunger sprung loose, so to speak, as he's chasing now down. Oh, there's a nice feed in front. Marchizchuk was there, just couldn't get the puck as it was just outside of his reach. Now back the other way. Hesselgrave for Team Gray makes a nifty move. He'll go backhand and miss the net just wide. That puck escapes Blue territory now. Chasing after that, number 95 for Team Blue was McQueen. 42 seconds remaining in Team Blue's penalty. Team Gray's Hesselgrave making some moves as he carries that puck in. He sends it down low and heads toward the net. Here's a shot opportunity for Ding. Good stick by Team Blue. Team Blue not settling for clearing. They're looking to make a play here. That's Baines feeding the slot as McQueen was heading toward the net. He hit the boards hard. Gets up on his own accord though. Bowen with a pretty move in front. Good stick by Team Blue. Team Blue has their stick knocked out of their hands. That was Jones. Play continues. Bowen with a shot blocked by White for Team Blue, Corbin White. Now Baines, nice pass. Morrison with a shot for Team Blue. 6:57 remaining in the third. The penalty's over. Team Gray with it now as they cross center. Gain the Team Blue's zone along the right wing. Pressed off the puck. Pushed off the puck, more like it. Gray will pick it up again though at the left side. Taken away by Team Blue, and they clear their zone. Gray dumps it in, checks back on. Chasing after that is Johnson. That's going to be held in at the left point. A clearing attempt by Blue was thwarted by the D-man for Team Gray. Bit of whack-a-mole there. Now Team Blue exits their zone. That's Pellegrino as he advances, takes a shot. Ullman might have gotten a piece of that off the tip of his glove as it was, oh man. Players getting a little pushy, shovey. Again, these teams are getting to know each other, and part of that, what comes along with that is a little, hey, I know you. I recognize you from the other day. This is a little bit of a response to what you did. There was a penalty assessed on the play. Team Blue on the PK. With 6:04 remaining in this third period. Right now, the shots 33-11 in favor of Team Gray. And Team Gray again on the power play. Gugarts at the blue line. Goes to the left, back to the blue line now. Gugarts will take a shot through traffic. There's a rebound in tight. That does not make its way into the net as it's cleared away. And another penalty coming. This has been a penalty-laden game, I will say. A head contact call against Team Blue. So Team Blue going to be short-handed, 2 players short, in fact. Not at all what they need at this point. 5:45 remaining in the third. Down by 5 goals and short by 2 players. Face off won by Blue, and that puck sent down the ice. Ullman out to settle down that rolling puck. He's probably just looking to touch the puck as he's not really seen much action today. Gray, that's Johnson making some moves, feeds it to the left side, back to the left point now. Z-Man for Gray, walks the line, steps in, goes to the left face-off circle. Raylan Johnson making some moves, has it knocked off his stick. 37 for Gray with it, making also some nice moves. And takes a good shot, but that's a nice save by Goslin. That was Siwoo Song. He had that puck on a string. Little toe drag and a wrister. Goslin making a good save, however. .506 remaining in the third. 102 remaining in that first penalty to Team Blue, and 122 remaining in the second period penalty. Gray has it at the blue line. Zeman now walks in. That shot hit a stick and ricocheted past the net. Oh, whiffing on that pass attempt. Good recovery though by Shepard. Number 9 for Team Gray, Gramlich. Zeman back to Carberly. Zeman with it now on a feed from Gramlich. Oh no, that was, oh, there's a stick that went like a bottle rocket down the ice. I have not seen anything quite like that. As it was maybe about 2 or 3 feet off the surface of the ice, and it flew horizontally, I'm going to say about 100 feet. Team Blues DeLedge picks up his stick. Ullman out to hand it to him in a very sportsmanlike manner. Gray will be assessed a penalty as a result of that. Not Ullman passing DeLedge his stick, but rather the infraction that caused the stick to be launched down the ice in the first place. Now Team Gray will exit their zone up the right wing, gaining Team Blues territory. This is 24 for Team Gray. Hickson. Little give and go. And here is a long lead pass. Pellegrino out of the box. Shot. Scores. Pellegrino rested up after sitting out for 2 minutes. Exits the box. And that was a beautiful lead pass, I believe, from Jones. Beautiful read on that play. And a nice goal from Pellegrino. Narrowing the gap to 4 goals. 7-3 now the score for Team Gray. Just under 4 minutes remaining. Team's even strength. 4v4. Knocked off the puck is Team Blue. Smiley laying a shoulder into that player. A near interception. McQueen got a stick on that. Now Baines with wheels. Baines cuts in. A shot. Nice job by Baines carrying that in, and then McQueen getting a shot away as well. Gray now on the PK. They launch that puck down the ice. They'll get there first as well. That was Bowen. Now McQueen for Team Blue, a 3-on-2. As they, of course, have the extra attacker. That's offside. Bowen for Team Gray. Oh, here we go. Jones and Byram getting the assists on that goal from Pellegrino. Team Blue and Team Gray each get penalties. Offsetting, they remain 5-on-4. They being Team Blue, they have the extra attacker right now. They'll need to make something happen here. They tried to go backdoor with that, couldn't quite connect. That's DeLedge going cross ice, Player with it. Player back to DeLedge. DeLedge was winding up for a 1-2. He'll walk it in instead. Protects the puck. Gray doing a good job. That was, I think, Siwoo Song doing his best to help kill this penalty. Now teams are even strength. Making some moves. Shot off the post by Team Blue. That was Sprunger making those moves. Feeding the right point now and walking the line, stepping in, taking a shot that's deflected off a Gray stick. That clearing attempt is thwarted by number 88 for Team Blue. He sends it over to Sprunger. A shot from the left face-off circle. That goes high and over the net. Feeds it in front, but that clears the zone. Team Blue. DeLedge has it. That's a long pass up to Davis. Blue will regroup in the neutral zone. Now DeLedge here with the opportunity is pushed off the puck by Smiley from Team Gray. That's an icing against Team Gray. It'll be interesting to see here. I don't imagine the goaltender is going to be pulled. There's quite the goal deficit here. Blue will happily take an offensive zone face-off, however. McQueen out there to take the draw. Gray gets it, backhands it off the glass to the blue line, and that's going to be sent out now. Here's Johnson, Raylan Johnson with speed, takes a shot. That's a hard wrister, goes wide. Shepard now goes cross ice. Shot on net, loose puck, side of the net. Goslin pounces on that. Conversation happening by the goal. Interestingly, it was the two whites who were talking. The white from Team Gray and the white from Team Blue. So Corbin and Jackson having a conversation. If I saw that correctly, of course, there's the possibility that I did not. Blue with it, can't clear their zone. Gray still with it, feeds it, tries to feed it in front. Hits the side of the net, and Goslin was there to hug the post. We are in the final minute of play. Gray's gonna win this one. The only question is by what margin. They'll win that draw, and there's a loose puck, a backhanded shot. Puck still in play, back to the blue line, a long shot, tipped and taken away by Team Blue. Team Blue, that's Marchizchuk. Marchizchuk with an opportunity, with speed. He tries to go backhand, forehand, loses it, and then is knocked down to the ice. He'll draw a penalty as a result. Delayed call against Team Gray. Marchizchuk got right back in the mix of things and was in the plane. He's standing up for himself. Look at that, taking on a much bigger player. Marchizchuk was knocked down to the ice, got back up, heads to the paint, gets a good opportunity, and then stands up for himself. In the process, he'll take a penalty. But with 21.8 seconds to go in the game and a 7-3 score. What the heck? Face-off down in green territory. Ding pushes it ahead, but Gray sends it back. DeLedge walks into the left face-off circle. That shot not missing by much, but it did go wide. There's another shot toward the net. Final 10 seconds of play. That's Baines with it now. He feeds the slot. That was Davis with a 1T, just wide. There's a tip attempt, but that'll do it. Team Gray with their first win of the tournament, and that one comes with an exclamation point. They win by quite a healthy margin. 7-3 the score, the final score after 60 minutes of play, and the shots on goal 37-15 for Team Gray. So kids will shake hands at center ice and then line up on their respective blue lines. The Grit and Grind Award is going to be handed out, as well as these 3 stars. The Grit and Grind Award brought to you by Brown's Social House in the Village Green Center. They are a silver sponsor. Locally owned and operated, Brown's Social House Village Green strikes the perfect balance between neighborhood pub and upscale casual dining. It's a premium casual environment where guests feel at home. That's what Social House is all about. Brown's is proud to sponsor the game's Grit and Grind Award, recognizing the player who competes hard, battles in the tough areas, and sets the effort standard every game. I imagine the live announcer's probably going to be saying much of the same thing.
It's time now for our awards presentation. First up is our Grit and Grind Award, brought to you by Brown's Social Village. The player who competes hard, battles the tough areas, and sets an effort standard every single game. Brown's Social House is committed to delivering quality and hospitality in everything we do. The recipient is receiving a gift certificate to Brown's worth $50. This game's winner from Team Blue, number 44.
DeLedge from Team Blue getting the Grit and Grind Award of the game. Nick Roughton of Coldwell Banker Executives Realty, the sponsor for the 3 Stars of the Game Award.
Recipients are receiving gift cards. We're carrying amounts to some country stores for sports. Our first recipient, or 3rd star of the hockey game, getting a $25 gift card. From Team Blue, number 8, Max Pellegrino.
Max Pellegrino, the 3rd star of the game, receiving a $25 gift card to Sun Valley Source for Sports.
Our 2nd star receiving a $50 gift card with 2 goals on the morning. Number 37, Siwoo Song.
Siwoo Song from Team Gray, the 2nd star of the game.
Congratulations, Siwoo. And our 1st star receiving a $75 gift card, also from Team Gray, also with 2 goals, number 17,
Esso Grave, your 1st star of the game, with 2 goals as well. Well, there you have it, folks. A heck of a game. Gray getting their first win of the tournament. And like I said, putting an exclamation point on that one. Blue falls to a 1-2 with that loss. Our next game coming up, game number 6, happening in about 20 minutes, 11 a.m. Game 6 is going to be between Team Red and Team Black. So we do hope that you can join us then.